going to open a new chapter with the Agbasi. I'm a Ghana for you now who say football no and your sentiment and a corner way a direct a year also be a respected. Matisse Binimo Casse Agbasi has a full community signing only 1 year contract. And the contract now ended there original. That is untrue. And you're not correct. Say you're signing 1 year contract. Now I bet we agent. What happened was that as of folk any Agbasi a negotiate say you signing 3 years contract. And the 1 year with 2 years option for renewal on the part of the club.
One say trick. Okay, on the part of the club.
On the part of the club, okay. Correct. And the parties agreed. Now, a day before you better register on and a FIFA registration ban. So there's a difference between transfer ban and registration ban. So we had a registration ban. Meaning say we could not at that point register professional player in our system. But we could register an amateur player. So now he was registered as an amateur player, but the contract that was sitting down for him as a professional player was still valid. So he received his remuneration, entitlements, and everything as a professional player, not as an amateur. Do you get the point I mean?
He received remuneration as a professional player, not as amateur.
Not as an amateur, because there is a salary for an amateur player and there is a salary for a professional player. So he signed that, he agreed. We signed our portion of that contract, but he did not sign his portion of that contract. But he was receiving salary and every entitlement and participated in all our professional games as a professional footballer. I hope you are getting the direction. As a professional footballer. And he, just February, and I signed by the signing on fee now. He came for part of his signing on fee just this February and San Omoko World Cup.
So maybe so after the first year contract, another 1 year contract not signed. Signing on fee it became. No, but the rest.
It became. Okay. And all by say option to renew. No, the option to renew for 2 years. Or by the signing on fee nibi. No, by the 20,000. I think the near break league. You know, and of course say or by signing a portion. And I say 2 years now option. No, I bet to us. And it's all by I think a friend no affair, a friend no affair. And then or Stellenbosch or sign a contract. But I bet as I'm talking to you yesterday, I was on this document. We have already submitted our complaint to the FA, and I'm even in the office making sure that we are going to add our statement of case on all the legal authorities.
But lawyer, we a very complicated issue, very complicated.
It's not complicated.
No, it's complicated because one register player as a professional player.
Okay.
You didn't register the player as a professional player. And it's good that you've acknowledged that the salary alone determines whether player is a professional or even an amateur.
Very good.
Now, you are giving him a professional salary.
Correct.
Meanwhile, you've registered him as an amateur.
Very good.
Inti a one kwano. Say I say who beat the system no.
No, it's not about beating the system. You see, I bet contract player team contract. It's a contract stands in isolation to registration of a player. They are two separate streams. When you are registering a professional player, you register him together with his contract. But when you are registering an amateur player, you don't need to have a contract before you can register him. So if you sign, for instance, if I bet you sign a pre-contract, let's assume you have signed a pre-contract with a player, do you need to register him into any system before that contract works? No. The contract is a standalone contract, and your registration to play for the club is also on a different stream. But if you are going to be registered as a professional player, you are registered together with your contract. But amateur players are not registered with their contract.
Okay, so
this contract can be concluded.
Ni TMS Siciano, meba ni TMS Siciano, ni status ni edien.
The status in the TMS is an amateur player, but he has a standing contract. And the history of the player shows that he's a professional player, and now he's moving to another club as a professional player, not as an amateur. But you have to get a line, because say if assuming say I have a pre-contract with you, to say and you have a pre-contract with somebody, can you move on to go and sign for another club? And here is a case that you have a contract for 1 year and with an option clause for another 2 years. So that is even more than 6 months. So that even qualifies you as a player who has signed a pre-contract. And you cannot go and sign another contract with another club without records to the club that you had pre-contract with. So that is that period where you know Agbasi is a player of House of Oak, because on a House of Oak or contractor or say option to renew for another 2 years, which is even more than 6 months.
But who say contract now? It's not recognized by FIFA.
Our contract is
not recognized. Yes. It will not be recognized because you see,
it's a standard. It's a standard. You see, Ahmed, let's look at it very well. It's a standard KTS contract. It's a standard professional contract. Any player and assign. So far, it's be only me two mini club and I say mini BBA. Now me no sign that kind of contract. It's a different thing. But if it is a well-established team like House of Oak, now only signing professional contractor, remuneration you cannot say it's a merely the absence of your signature. It's not enough to say there is no contract. So there are two different streams.
Okay.
You can even be having justifier with the team, training with the club, with the pre-contract. So okay, Sadek Adams. The issues now between a tour sportive any your friend is saying
sure pre-contract I mean it's done for pre-contract.
So this is a pre-contract. It's a pre-contract. You know, he cannot run away from the contract and say
it's taking on
in the system. Come on, we are even working on it. I bet any CBA emotional like you Ghanaian players who say so I say the system near the Sikan SBA Sikani do Sika Bita baby and as a league in Sikabi womb and will be a bonny trimon process Sikaba Muslim farm Mao Emma Windy. Into a said Emma clubs, and they say said Emma players, any say ever bois my league neither. I be a bit with you and I'm also not team and your scar. And I say system now no we have been so about better, I be benefited. As I say. O de o fa kutuna se na wakwa cha be 2 years over obesi aba obanzo anti u pese o nua so san fa sa problem here mu ana.
Okay,
so that's what we are saying. So
right.
NSB has to book a lazy job there.
Okay,
far from that.